Hi guys, Barry from Copper vs Glass, and what I'm going to be looking at now is how you do subscriptions for magazines on the new Google Play app, Magazines for Android. So let's go ahead and just pop into the Play Store. And here I am in the magazines section, and let's just go ahead and start trying to find some things that I might want. So of course I'm going to go to Science and Technology. You have to excuse my internet, it is fairly slow at the moment for some reason. So here we are. So I've got the magazines, and the layout is pretty nice. It's just a simple grid view of magazines, just for processing issues. I'm going to just maybe click on this one. And then you can see here we've got two buttons. We've got subscribe and we've got buy single episode, or issue, sorry. And buy a single issue is £5.49 here in the UK. And again, we've got things like previews, descriptions, ratings, and so on. If we click on subscribe, we get this box come up. So we get a monthly subscription with a free trial, 62 pence. You'll be billed monthly for the subscription beginning after the 14-day trial period, or a yearly subscription for £6.84 with a free trial. So let's just go ahead and click on this one here, and we'll say continue. Now what it's going to ask us to do is start to fill out some information for the subscription. Now I'm just going to have to skip this section here. I'm going to have to enter in things like my address, so I'll be back in a second. So now that I've filled in that information, it's going to just ask me if I can accept the subscription. And once I accept the subscription, we'll see what happens now to my library. Now again, you have to apologise. I have to apologise for my internet connection, as it is rather slow at the moment. So at the moment it is authorising payment, and here we go. So we've got keep on shopping and we've got read. Now what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to hop out of this application now, and I'm going to go into the magazine app itself. Okay, now you can see that I've got just one magazine, and interestingly, there we go, it just took a second there to show up, but it's going to start now downloading. As you can see by this little icon here, it's just going to start downloading this magazine. Now again, thanks to my slow internet connection, there we go. So now we've got two magazines, we've got this one, and look at the great interface again. This is really nice design by Google, as I think they're doing really great things with UI, and many people have actually said recently that Android is where the true innovation is happening in mobile operating systems, but I'm not going to troll anyone. So as you can see, I've got my magazine here, and I can just start to read it. Now, if we wanted to, of course, cancel the subscription because we don't like it, or we just wanted to try out a free magazine, let's go ahead now and see how we can cancel that subscription, and we have to actually use the web browser to do that. So let's switch over to that now. So guys, what we're going to do now is look at how we can cancel that subscription to our magazines on Google Play. So next what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Play Store, which is going to be just in here. And again, going along with the theme of slow internet today, I'm hoping this isn't going to cause too much of an issue. So once we've got our Google Play Store loaded up, you'll notice that down the side now, of course, we've got the full ribbon of colours down here that our US counterparts have, that have all the areas of Google Play, with the one exception of TV shows, which hopefully should be coming soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up the top here to My Magazines. So if we click on this, it's going to show us two things. It's going to show us the magazines we have on our devices and subscriptions. So of course down the front here we can see you're currently subscribed, in brackets free trial. You will start paying 62 pence per month on the 27th of the 12th, 2012. And we can see here again for T3, £2.50. Now obviously, to put this into comparison, this is already very much cheaper than the paper magazine subscription that you can buy in the shops. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and cancel one of these subscriptions. So it says cancelling Maximum PC will end your trial subscription. You won't be charged. Thank you very much. So let's cancel the subscription. We'll just wait for that to take effect. You have successfully cancelled your subscription. Your subscription will end on the 27th of the 12th, 2012, which, as I said earlier, would be the start of the billing session. Now let's see what happens now to the page after it refreshes. I'm assuming that my subscriptions will be gone. Absolutely, so you can see here, you have cancelled the subscription, you will have access to Maximum PC until that date, which is great because it means I can actually keep this issue on my device until that date. Let's go ahead and do the same to T3, and let's cancel that subscription as well. The only reason I'm doing this at the moment is because I was just doing it to try out the app, and because I only have a Galaxy Nexus with a small screen, I don't actually want to read magazines on it. I'll stick to my Google Currents. Maybe if I get a Nexus 7 or Nexus 10 later on, who knows, I might start to read magazines again. So now you can see that I've cancelled both my subscriptions and I got both those episodes for free just as a trial. I'm not sure what would happen if I went to go and subscribe again, if they would say, hey, wait a second, you've already subscribed once, you can't keep on getting free issues, this time you've got to pay. But as you'll notice, I've still got 2 of these things on my device, so I can read them at any time. Now, interestingly, I've just stumbled across this as I was just trying it out as I was talking to you guys. I want to see actually what happens if I try to read it through my web browser. I would be very surprised if they allowed me to do this. And I think... okay, this is very interesting. I'm assuming then that this would allow me to read my magazines online, perhaps? But it doesn't seem to be doing a huge lot at the moment. Maybe that's just down to the slow internet connection I have and rendering the pages. And there we go. So guys, this is actually quite surprising. I did not know that this was possible. I've literally just come across this during the video, but it appears as though you can read the magazines online. So this is quite interesting. The interface here is fairly slow. That's probably down to my internet connection, but in terms of rendering the pages, I'm sure it shouldn't have an issue as I'm doing this on a 15-inch Retina. But great, I mean, this is awesome. It allows you to read them online. Now let's just go ahead and see what sort of extensive controls we have in here. I've got, whoops, the screen's gone a bit black. I just tried to zoom in using the Max trackpad gesture. I'm hoping, let's have a look. I don't know if that did what I wanted it to do. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can use the pinch and zoom gesture. Oh, I think you can, but it's just struggling with it at the moment. Now, whether or not that's rendering issues from Chrome, which has been having massive issues at the moment on my computer, I'm not sure why. It seems like rendering any kind of graphically intensive content seems to slow right down. And again, I am doing this on a 15-inch Retina, so I can't imagine it's the Mac. It's got to be something to do with the browser. So let's just go ahead and pull this tab down. Okay, so I've got zoom on here, which doesn't seem to be rendering really well. As you look at the text down here, it's pretty jaggy. So I'm not entirely sure that you're going to get the best quality on this, but I guess if you're viewing it on a Mac screen, you're probably not going to have to zoom in. And of course, let's have a look. Oh great, so I've got the table of contents just like I did on the app. So okay guys, this is pretty good first look for you here. I didn't know you could do that. You can actually read on your computer, which is awesome. So I'm going to end it there. This is Barry from Coffee vs Glass showing you how to cancel subscriptions on your magazines, and I'll talk to you guys later.